Dream11. It is Dream11.
Of a bat.
Okay.
Thanks, just show the sign.
Yes, the England 11 versus the Scots. And here we go. Edged, and it doesn't carry to the man at backward point. Goes after this, waits on it, and he slams it. The fielder goes back, but he can't get there. Maximo just seemed to make a good sound. Again, if that's out of the power play and the fielder's back. Wow, this is smashed. That is hit so hard, and that's almost knocked one of the trees down. Hare's missed out in the first game. He doesn't want to miss out this time around. Just have a look at this one fly through the trees. Wow, he goes after it again, and he nails it. Maximo to this week continues. And, well, not thanks to the Spanish this time. It's thanks to the bat. And this one slides across. He goes after it anyway, and he picks a gap that I didn't even think was there. That's gone all the way. And the deep mid-wicket. This is flat, and the fielder just did not have a play out that English setup. Now he gets banged straight, and this one's also out of here. Maximo! He went for a first ball duck earlier today, caught by Clayton Floyd off Viv Kingma. Got to get it right and quick. Looked like a wrong one. Swings away, fielder comes around and drops it. Had some room to spare. Bowler for England 11 this morning. Bowls him a cutter straight away, takes it on, and he sends it down to the ground. Maximo! It's the third over and all, but he seems to pick that cutter and hit it so sweetly over the leg side. Another cutter, comes a full toss, and this one's going to be 4. That's in the jungle, the leg side. And if you bowl knee-high full toss, I think goes after this, doesn't quite get it. Fielder comes around, it's going to be a teaser, and he's not going to be able to keep it in to actually try and catch the ball. And Jarvis goes after it, throws the hands at it. I don't think he's got that much of it. The fielder comes around and takes the catch.
Still wants to hit it straight. Maybe it would have been a little bit better of an option to go squarer with it, but easier said than done. And good catch from Godsoul, who's one of the better fielders.
But first, here's the last ball, the 5th. Steps away and hits it straight to cover. It's going to be caught, and it's a simple catch, really.
Yeah, he just didn't get any elevation on it with what the England mechanics were in the field especially. Well, that could be stumped. I reckon this is going to be gone. They go up to the third umpire.
Foot's dragging.
I think that's going to be given, Vinny.
You can actually see, I'm pretty sure, well, that's the one there for me. There's nothing behind the line 3 or 4 times during that game. Well, not waiting around is Ahmed, who comes out and spanks a 6 over long off Maximo. Dan Pearce, in fact, I'm talking about leg spin bowler. Shawan gets a second. And that's what Hares thinks of it, but it's going to go straight up in the air. It should be caught. Fielder is coming around. He drops it. Wow, that's Callis, who was prowling around the cover region. And so Hares
getting there a little bit later than maybe he would have liked. And it's just got a tad away from him. So
yeah, so well batted to Hares. Does get his 50. Creeps up. Anyway, there's nothing creepy about this one from Timer, who launches it over mid-wicket. Maximo. Well, it's out of here. A little bit too short again. Chowan. Very little margin of error. That was a 10-topper.
Very quickly. That's not the worst ball you'll ever see, but maybe a tad short. And he's picking up the length. This is good.
Now, Hares goes bang. It's going, it's gone. Maximo. And he's got his mojo back, and he's still got time to party with a quarter of the innings remaining. Slower ball, picked, hit, and out of here. Maximo. Been really impressed with Timer Ahmed, who isn't really taking a back seat. He's been... That's another high one. And this is going to go miles out of the ground. Maximo time. I'd like to see this one again, you know, because he's just missed his length here.
That's okay.
Yeah, maybe just, apparently. Anyway, next one is going to get pounded out of the ground. Well, everyone's chasing that one. Maximo time as Hares lifts himself into the swinging 70s. They dare go block hole to him. They go length again. This one should be out. Surely he's not going to get dropped a third time. He won't. So Hares is going to have to go for 71. And Scotland 11, they lose their opener. It's 113 for 4.
Yeah, good catch in the end.
He's a pretty good performer for England. Comes in and he gets worked around the corner, but straight down the throat of Alex Russell, who takes the catch. So Timer.
He picks out the man. That's cricket sometimes. He hit it straight to him. And a nice safe catch in the end by Alex Russell.
Seems about right to me.
It's not that crazy, Vinny.
Well, Rishton might get a run out here. It's a race. And I think he wins the race. I'll probably have a look at this one. But Rishton finishes off very, very well. And I think he runs out Sajjad here. I think they'll finish 118 for 6. And, yeah, well, hey presto. it is Rishton that wins the race.
Definitely someone to look out for the week. 71 off 31. Sensational striking, but that man in the middle also, Timur Ahmed, that's a class cameo. And it was a pretty spread around bunch. You can see 6 bowlers used in the end. The pick of them figures once again, that man Rishton, 1 for 13, going at 6.5. Well done to him. Do join us back though in the next 10 minutes for the all exciting run chase. Thank you. Oh, it's high in the air. He's got to get him. First ball gone. Big wicket. And I tell you what, yeah, it's a bit of a loose stroke from Harrison Ward's. And that is huge. Well, that's in car territory. No, it's in the fan zone. And it almost takes the trophy out. And it won't take long between Roger Finer, Dan Weston, and James Cannon to move that trophy.
Well, it's going to be gone here. And Hawk is away. And off goes.
Excitable spinners and cricketers out there. And here comes the big one.
Wow, this is an error, and it's going miles in the air to judge the man in the hot seat, and he drops it. Gone. Uzesh Shah elicited the false stroke, but Scotland put that one down.
That's a huge drop. That is a huge, huge drop. He should have caught that, and you can see.
And now this is going to go out of the ground. And Callis says thank you very much. Muchas gracias. As he drives straight through this ball from Uzesh Shah. And that's out of here. And you slip a lot of balls fly down there. Wow, this time Callis is after him and he's going to get him pretty good. That's out of here. Maximo. Instead, he gets pumped a couple of times, and after 4, it's 29 for 2.
It just sort of shows how brutal this format can be. That's a half volley on middle and leg stump.
Last ball of Jarvis is over. He's escaped punishment so far, and he still will. In fact, he'll get a wicket, and that's even better. Callis tries to muscle this one out of the ground. A little outside edge.
Not falling for all the movement of the batsman. A feather edge. And a safe catch.
We created a chance already against Lincoln. And this time, there's no chance unless you're miles over the boundary. That is such a pure straight hit from Lincoln.
Oh, yeah. There's a bit of a golf swing to that. He just connects gorgeously. That's 6.
Misses his length. Now he's going to go for 6
no ball.
It's a no ball too.
Oh, it's a slot ball. That's a slot ball. That's 13 off 1 ball. Tell you who feels a little bit guilty now. Sajjad dropped down Lincoln. You can't drop down Lincoln.
And this is in the air, and Garden's going to have to go after this one. He chases it, and he catches it. So Lincoln skies another one, and his luck runs out on 23.
Guess Sajjad. So no one means to drop him, but that would be a massive relief for him.
That's a good catch from Garden. I've said this a few times, but reverses, and reverses remarkably. This will go for 4. Wow. I suppose the new leg side for 4.
You know why that's an unbelievable reverse, Malachi?
Geometricize something that's difficult to estimate. This is in the air and this is flying out of the ground. And no doubter from Rishton. Maximo. In fact, that's Keast.
Yeah. 13.
Wow, this one might be one of them, but it might not because it's straight down the throat of the fielder.
From Rishton, but he picks the man out. And Hogarth takes a good catch with the sun setting on the opposite direction.
Last chance saloon here. Tries to get creative, and he does, but he's found the fielder, and Scotland are turning it on.
Wide of the stumps, trying to not let them free the arms. They've got some tall quicks, a great leggy. I think they're bowling.
Scotland ready to cross the T's and dot the I's. That's a pretty good shot from Pearce. He blasts. Good strike. Down the ground. Where does it bounce? Another full toss. This is where you normally have your straight fielder, Corey, but there's nobody home at the moment. Yeah, well, it's just something we're kind of used to from you guys now. Now, this is on a length. It's hit very, very high. Well, good luck catching this. But you know what? It's been Scotland's game.
On the board, I should say. And they've bowled really well. They've been clever with their changes of pace. The spin of Hogarth again.
Created quite the narrative on day 1. Last ball coming up. It's a swing and a miss. And England 11 end up hitting 86. That Dan Lincoln opened up 23 for him. But he wasn't quite himself. Gave a chance. Eventually, he was caught off the bowling of Uzair Shah. At the bowling figures, and you can see a lot of good performers there. Okay, Uzair Shah went for a few, but I think he also bowled pretty well, creating chances. Jack Jarvis, for me, though, the best of the bowlers, 3 for 9 off his 2 overs. And there were 2 wickets for Curry as well, who went top and tails, and I think he bowled very well. Even Ali Evans in Game 5. Until then, it's Vinny Sandu here, Mr. Maximo, with Corey Ruckers. Hope you are enjoying the first day of this outstanding gala of cricket. We'll be back shortly